Hello, this video is going to show you how to create new chapters and appendices and how to navigate subheadings. Creating chapters should be done using a quick part. If you are getting a bookmark error, review the Restoring Your Quick Parts video. The quick part is the quickest way to complete this task. So when you get ready for a new chapter, this is how you'll enter a new chapter. All you need to do is type new with a capital N and then chapter and hit F3. As you can see, it'll bring in a new chapter for you, it'll number it, it'll give you a place to put your title, and it'll also create this 2-inch top margin. When you're creating appendices, you definitely want to use the quick part. If you are getting a bookmark error, again, review the Restoring Your Quick Parts video. Since the information on the page must be centered horizontally and vertically, the easiest way is to use the quick part. If you see that the page is not formatted correctly, there are a couple of tips to fix it. First, let's show you the quick part. For a new appendix, all you need to do is type new with a capital N, appendix, and hit F3. And you can see here it brings in an appendix letter, an appendix title space. It centers both of these vertically and horizontally on the page. Then it also gives you a blank page afterwards for you to insert your content. Now, if for whatever reason this page is not centered, you want to make sure first that your page breaks are correct. So let's scroll up to the page above our appendix, come up here and turn on our paragraph markers. And the page break that you need to see is this section break next page. It's imperative that this is here on the page before your appendix title page. You also need one after your title. As you can see, it's a section break next page. If you need to insert one of these section breaks, you can do that by going to Layout, Breaks, and then choosing Next Page. Once you've made sure that your page breaks are correct and the appendix, letter, and title are still not centered on the page, this is how you fix that issue. First, you'll come up here to Layout, and then you will come to this little breakout icon here. It's a half square with an arrow. And it's going to open up this new menu. So in order to make this page centered, you need to go to Layout and then make sure the vertical alignment is center here. You can click OK, and then that will center your appendix title page. If you are having an issue with your chapter title not being 2 inches from the top margin, you can come to View, turn on your grid lines. As we said before, you need 4 clear blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Your chapter number starts right here. So if it's not starting under this line here, 4th line, you can fix that issue by clicking after the chapter number, coming to Layout, and adjusting this before spacing here. So if it is over this line, you need to increase the before spacing. If it is further under the line than it needs to be, you will need to decrease this before spacing. If you have any issues with any of this, feel free to call or email us your document and we can fix it and send it back to you. Now let's talk about subheadings. You don't have quick parts for the subheadings. Those are controlled solely by the Styles pane on the Home tab. So let's go back to Home. You can open the Styles pane by clicking right here. It will bring the styles window down for you. You will want to do this because not all the styles show in the smaller pane at the top. Everything that goes into the table of contents, list of tables, list of figures, or the list of schemes is controlled by the styles. That's how the pages know what to put in and how to put it in there. Using the styles is really easy. All you have to do is type your heading, and then choose your correct style. You must always start with the first sublevel heading for each chapter. After that, you need to go 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. So you have to walk down your sublevel headings chronologically, but you can skip up. So you can go 5th to 3rd, 4th to 1st, but you must go down in order. Now, if you're working in templates B, C, C with schemes, Your appendices have their own sublevel headings as well as table titles and figure titles. If you have any appendices, you want to make sure that you're using those styles in those sections. These styles will make the required formatting changes based on their level. If you see something is not looking right, it could be a style, chapter title, chapter number, or a table figure scheme title or number. Try reconnecting it to the style. All you need to do is just click and then choose the style that you want it to be. The same goes if it's not populating on the correct preliminary page. If you've done this, feel free to call us and we can troubleshoot the issue and get it working correctly. I do want to note before we end this video that if you are using a College of Education or Department of Psychology template, you want to review that video for your sublevel headings. Your third, fourth, and fifth sublevel headings are styled differently, and there's a different process for getting those to look correctly. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to call, email, or stop by. You can find our contact information at the bottom of the homepage of the Canvas course. Thanks.